Here at Stoneville Stables, we have a mixture of ponies and horses, basically half and half at the moment. My older son Kian is just out of ponies, so he's made a transition into horses. He's made a quick start. And Jack then has ponies, and he rides from 128s to 148s. As
a family, we're very privileged to be able to do show jumping. It's a part of our lives since Kian started in 12-2s. Every weekend from February to the end of November is taken up with it. And it's funny, like my friends wouldn't understand it when they hear you're off to Cavan or Mullingar for the whole weekend and you're living out of a horse truck. And some of them have come to you into the house to see this horse truck, what you're living in. But it's fun and it's making memories for us.
Dublin's a great show. It's the main one of the year for all us in Ireland, and it's really a big thing to qualify.
Since Kian was old enough to qualify for Dublin, he's been there every year since bar COVID. I think that's a very good achievement, and he's been in the main ring every single year. He's won in the Simmons Court. He's always been the top 4 or 5 in the main ring, which I think is a good achievement. And Jack has been there every year since as well, since he was able to qualify.
I had a very good pony career, winning 3 World Cups, a European individual bronze and team gold. So it'd be very hard to match that, but hopefully I can even do better. I did children horses back ever since I was 12, so the transition wasn't too hard for me. So yeah, I found it easy enough to trans over. But I quite like the horses more than the ponies.
Sure, I'd like him to stay for as long as they can. Probably Kian will go away has to go away for some bit of time. They all do have to go away. I'd like him to stay for, look, we're trying to build a place up here, for them, and I think they might go away for a certain time, but I think they'll come back.
We start in the yard here at 7:30 in the morning, and me and Connor Fitzgerald is the other guy who rides with us. We'd ride 7 to 8 horses each, and then we'd do the evening jobs and help out around the yard during the day and do whatever has to be done, really. So that's kind of the day-to-day routine here.
We mix it around. We don't keep the same rider the whole time. We try and mix it around. I find our exercise routine, we change it. We do different things all the time. We just don't stick to the one thing. We try and mix. We do road work. We were very lucky here. We have very quiet roads. We have forest beside us. They might get some days on the gallop. They get flat work. I try and variety, maybe a day in the beach. We have variety. I think variety is the best thing, and that's what keeps them happy. That's most important, and the lads know when they feel happy or when they're not happy. Do you know what I mean? And we try and help that if they're not happy, you know. And Jack then tries and rides so many ponies before school, and he rides after school as well. First of all, I started here training pointers and pre-training. We had a lot of success. Maybe found it difficult towards the end. We just went into recession at the time and just found it very hard to make ends meet, to be honest. But we always had half-breds here. Always bought and sold half-breds, and we continued on. And then when Kian was born, and next thing he started riding, and he got better and better, and we kept. He kept improving the whole time, and then we said I kind of stuck in with the half-breds. Then when he kept getting good, I said I'd have to go one way, and I choose to go the show jumping route.
Well, we buy a lot of foals, and we've bought a couple 3-year-olds. Me myself, I've 4 stallions, which I really like stallions, so I want to kind of build on that a small bit.
Basically here we sell a lot of ponies, horses of all sorts, from riding school ponies, riding school horses to show jumping horses and show jumping ponies. We sell a lot abroad, Sweden, Denmark, UK, and a lot of people buy them off videos. We've been dealing with some people in Sweden for a good few years, and they take our trust and never come and try them. And we always have different types all the time here for sale. Basically it's just finding the right types to sell is the most difficult thing.
So we go in different avenues now since Kian has moved into horses and Jack has left on ponies. We don't have many horse shows that ponies can compete at as well. So we're split, I suppose, as a family a little bit, whereas one of us have to go with Jack and the other goes with Kian. And but like that, we communicate throughout the day, and the phone calls are made. What should I do here, or what needs to be adjusted here, and the videos then are analysed at the end of the evening.
One of our best horses there, Puerto Rico, we bought him in Belgium. We went for a couple of days trying horses, and we tried about 15 horses, and he was the one we picked. And to be fair, we only got him since February, and we have him jumping 150s already, which I think is a serious achievement.
I was clear in the first round and the last one's down the jump off, but he's a very good horse, a very big jumping, and hopefully through the Premier Series next year he might finish in the top 2 and be a dream come true to get into the 5-star in Dublin, but it's a big hope to fulfil yet.
My parents are a big help. They help us out the whole time when we're going to show weekends. Do you know what I mean? It's, as everyone knows, it's so difficult to have help, and I have to thank my parents. They're always here helping us. My mother's here all the time giving me a help, so it's very important to have them around. Can't run this without them. We also like going abroad to some of the shows. Some of them are very nice, and I think horses learn a lot from them. And amazing when they come back to Ireland, they come on so much from the experience of being away. I think it's important too. I know the costs are high of getting them there, but I think it pays off in the long run.
It's very important with the coaches thing, like especially from my transition to ponies and horses, you still need a lot of help because it's a total different game. And I've had Brian Cassidy and Michael Condon helping me through that transition, and it's been great. It's really nice to be able to get trained by good people, but it's really important as well.
Sheds are being built at the minute to provide winterage for young stock, for yearlings, foals, all the way up along. So we're trying to get into that system now of having nice young stock coming on all the time.
I suppose the pinnacle of the year, it's all about going to Dublin. That's our holiday from Tuesday to Sunday, and it's great for the boys because all their friends are there. We get to catch up with on an annual basis with friends as well. Showjumping has brought us to places in Europe that we could ever dream of with Kian. The World Cup tours there last year were just fantastic.
The most challenging part to making this game would be definitely to get the horses to do, because you do need 2 or 3 of them at the 160 level to keep going at it. And the cost of them then is you have to really get really good owners behind you, because the cost of them horses are really expensive to buy. So I hope my future would be to be in the 5-star level. It'd be a dream, it's my dream, and it's a long way yet, but we'll keep climbing there hopefully and try to get there someday.